Hello, my fellow Chuckin' friends. Hello, hello. It's Making Maria, your Chalk Couture independent designer. Excuse me. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back at home. Back in my normal little, workroom. My craft room, right? This is my craft room. It's my office. It's my space. It's where I get to be me and have my stuff everywhere. Never-ending stuff everywhere. So I'm sorry, I'm having a moment here with my cameras. So I'm trying to get my other, there we go. I think I am now hooked up to having my other camera so we can get started here. So welcome, welcome everybody. I am Making Maria. Mama needs a new wardrobe. Anybody have that? That it's time, right? Summertime is coming. It's time to start wearing t-shirts. Maybe we've changed sizes while we were in quarantine. And we need some new threads. So tonight I am actually going on vacation. So I am a little bit self-serving here today. Totally self-serving here today. I'm going on vacation and I need some new t-shirts to wear on vacation. So we are going to ink. I have a huge pile of t-shirts. We will not do all of them this evening. We're going to do many of them, or as many of them as we can while I have time, because I have, where the heck is, hang on. I have a workshop at 8 o'clock. So we have to be relatively quick here, and I've suddenly lost our group, so hang on. So what we're going to do is we're going to ink a bunch of t-shirts. So do you ever have that where, I mean, we haven't really been doing much shopping. I haven't been doing much shopping. There we go. It was right on top. So I've been doing my shopping, and I had a pile of t-shirts. So I've got this big, huge pile of t-shirts. I buy my t-shirts all over because I do get this question often. Where do I get my t-shirts from? And my t-shirts, sweatshirts, all that kind of stuff. There's two places I like to buy my t-shirts from. I love to buy my t-shirts from Michael's when they have a really good sale. I like the quality of the t-shirt, and they have really fun colors. And they're unisex. There's like little, so when we've done things for family vacations where we've needed several t-shirts with varying sizes, it's a really nice place to go. They're very nice quality, good t-shirts. I like the ones at Michael's. But I don't like to pay a lot of money for them, so you buy them when they're really, really on sale, and they do put them on sale often. And watch the sales, because sometimes they're way better than other times. So that's my first place. And the second place I like to buy them from is the men's section at Target. The thing I would say about, and I complain about this all the time, I don't understand why men's clothes are more or cheaper than women's clothes when it's the same t-shirt. I mean, it's a t-shirt. It's not drastically different. I will say the men's t-shirts tend to be longer, which I prefer, trying to cover up, things that gravity may have taken a hold of. So I do like the men's t-shirts because they're a little bit longer. They're a little thin, which is why I prefer the Michael's ones, because they're not quite as thin. The Michael's ones are, I think, and I'll show them both to you. But I pulled out this big, huge stack of transfers, just trying to come up with, it's just one more way. We're going to use them not the way they're designed to be made. We're going to pull words and things and create some fun little t-shirts, because Mama needs a new wardrobe for vacay. Yes, Maddie, I am early, so thank you for joining me early. I have a workshop at 8 o'clock, which is why I am early. I got to keep looking at the clock so I don't forget. Hey, Nevada Nicole. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Molly. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Kristen. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so I am an independent. Hang on. Oops. Wrong way. Hang on. Let's try this again. Push the button, Maria. There we go. Now I'm in the right place. Okay, so I'm an independent Chalk Couture designer. Best job in the whole wide world, because I get to create and have lots of fun. I can enjoy a great discount. I have great products. And I really, really enjoy Chalk Couture. And I do that, I enjoy it because I say this all the time. I am not artistic. I'm crafty, but I couldn't pick up a paintbrush. I can't sew a straight line. I love you people that can, and I'm so thankful for you in my life, but it's just not in me. Now, You want to whip up a good soup or an amazing dinner, I am your gal. But you want me to sew a straight line or pick up a paintbrush, it ain't me. So that's why I love Chalk Couture. Love to make things, love to give things away as gifts. That's primarily what I do, is I make things as gifts. But I don't have any talent. So this product allows me to create beautiful things with zero skill needed. And you actually want to give them to somebody. That's like the extra added little perk of you actually want to give them to someone. Hello, Miss Linda Squared. Miss Linda Squared, do you need a new wardrobe for the summer season? Because that's what Mama Maria is getting today. We are getting a whole new wardrobe because I'm going on vacay and I need new clothes. All right, so this one is a Target one, but this is what I mean. Okay, look at these. These are almost the same exact t-shirt. They're slightly different in color. Men's, women's. $8, $6. I don't understand. So, t-shirts. These are the Michaels ones. They're this brand. You can buy this brand also on Amazon if you don't have a Michaels near you. But they're very, very nice quality t-shirts. They're nice and thick. If you're a tie-dyer, which is another one of my very guilty pleasures. I love to tie-dye. Oh my gosh, I love to tie-dye. I don't like to wear tie-dyed things, but I love to tie-dye. Just go figure. Aren't I like the strangest person you have ever met? But these are really good tie-dye t-shirts. Obviously in white or gray. But these are, and look at all these fun colors. And I think they were like on sale. I like to buy them when they're $2.50 a piece. That's my preference. But they don't do that sale very often. And right now they're not really, oh, this is a sweatshirt. That's for later. They're not really selling stuff like they normally do right now. I'm sure they're trying to make up for maybe the whole COVID experience. But, so I think I paid $3.50 for these, which is still a cheap t-shirt for the quality that it is. Because I would tell you, I think this is a nicer t-shirt than these ones are. The difference is these are super thin. And they're, you know, I suppose they're a softer material. They probably are more of a blend, where these are pretty much a straight cotton t-shirt. But I do love these t-shirts. So, those are the t-shirts that I've got. And then I've got a bunch of different, and some of these are retired. So, don't be mad at me, because some of these are retired. But there are similar transfers that are out. This is an old Club Couture transfer from last year. And I'll show it to you, even though I probably shouldn't do that. But it says, Hello Summer, and has these really fun sunglasses. Again, and there's another piece. Hang on, what's the other piece on it? Oh, the sunglasses you could do. We made a bunch of t-shirts with this guy. We rainbowed. They were cool. My young master Joseph, he wore this t-shirt last year. It says Hello Summer on it. I'm not going to do the sunglasses, but I thought Hello Summer might be nice. Enjoy the Journey was a like crazy popular transfer, which is why they came out with the Better Together transfer right now. So there is a very cool vintage bicycle. It's a tandem bicycle right now. It's Better Together. We haven't made it yet. This one is the original version where it was just a one-person bicycle, but I just kind of like the Enjoy the Journey. We've got our very famous Chalking is My Cardio. Totally, right? Guilty. This one's retired too, but it says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. I was thinking maybe the Just Be Kind. We did do that on a sweatshirt though already though. Today I choose, and one says chocolate, one says joy. We've got Live Simply, that's also retired. Be You, this is really old and retired. Happiness Blooms From Within. This is a really cute one. This one's not retired. It's on last chance though. It might be sold out, but I did order a bunch of them because this is a really popular transfer. I like the Dream Bigger, but I thought maybe just Dream Bigger would be super cute on a sweatshirt. And then I've got our Sunshine on Our Mind. We made this the other night with the splash technique. I love the Making It Up As I Go this is again a Club Couture transfer from about 2 months ago. Some of you have this one. This is a vault transfer from last year. This came out of the vault. Be Humble and Kind. And I have some, if somebody wants one of these. But I thought Humble and Kind would be super cute on a sweatshirt. And then this bad boy is also retired, but again, I'm pretty sure I have some of these. It's a really cool hot air balloon that you could do in all kinds of fun different pieces. It had a little baby air balloon, and then had a big hot air balloon, and then you could put embellishments on your balloon. And it said, "Life is a beautiful ride." I like the "Life is a beautiful ride." Because it's really hard when you're thinking about making t-shirts for yourself. What do you want to say? Because, you know, people are going to read it. And then they're going to make a judgment about you based on what your t-shirt says. And I'm just really looking for a cute t-shirt. So I thought about maybe adding some boho flowers or some embellishments. And I don't know. At this point, I'm just really running out of time. And I just kind of need t-shirts to wear. So I think we're going to go quick and easy. I just ripped that, so I'm going to set this aside. All right, so we're going to go red first. So how do you make a t-shirt with a chalking product, right? It's chalk. It washes off. Ha ha! No. You use ink. So Chalk Couture makes two amazing products that are the medium that you can use with our silk screen transfers. One is Chalkology paste and one is Chalkology ink. It used to be called Couture ink. So if I call it Couture ink, no, it's now called Chalkology ink. It's ink. But when you heat set it, you can throw them in the washing machine and it is not going to go anywhere. And I do pretty often make myself things to wear because, especially in the wintertime, I wear a lot of sweatshirts because I'm freezing my little patootie off. And I like to have just a little fun. Again, I buy my sweatshirts in the men's section at Target. And I like to. I bought a few at Walmart too, but Walmart doesn't usually have anything. Do you have anything for babies? Oh, hello, Miss Charlene. Welcome to our Chalking Party, Charlene. There's all kinds of fun things for babies, Charlene. Let me look, and I can get specific with you, but I'm trying to think of, I don't want to speak out of turn because some of them might be retired, but there's some, like, Spit Happens and there's one that says Chubby Thighs, but I think that's retired. I'm pretty sure that's retired. There's some cute ones that are, you know, little. They're really cute ones for onesies. Superheroes Need Naps Too. Love that one on a t-shirt on a little boy. That is just absolutely adorable. So as we're inking, let me think that through, what's good for kids. Little kids, I'm assuming you mean, or babies. Yeah, I'll think about that as we go, Charlene. But hello, and welcome to our Chalking Party. So if you're new to our Chalking Party, which we're really inking tonight, so again, I use the terms interchangeably, but I do know we're using ink, so you need to know we're using ink. We're not using chalk. And once we heat set the ink, which we're not going to do with my mat underneath here tonight. No, we are not, because then I warp my mat, and this is my last mat, so we're not warping my mat tonight. Once you heat set it, you can throw it in the washing machine, and it doesn't go anywhere. I have many t-shirts and sweatshirts that I have washed, and it doesn't go anywhere. There's a really cute one that says #MomLife, Mom Squad. There's one that's #DadLife. Papa Bear is really cute right now. It's this big polar bear or grizzly bear or some kind of bear, and it says Papa Bear in it. It'd be adorable on a men's t-shirt for Father's Day. There's also a really cool one that says Gone Fishing that makes a super cute t-shirt. If there's a man in your life or a fisherwoman, doesn't have to be a man, that would be a fisherman. So let me think about that, Charlene. 6 and 2 months. That's itty bitty. Oh my goodness, that's itty bitty. That poor mama ain't getting any sleep. Are they yours, Charlene, or their family? Because if they're yours, Charlene, you ain't getting any sleep. What the heck are you doing watching me? You should be taking a nap. Because I remember those days very well. So I am pulling out my Chalk Couture ink mat. You don't have to have this. It's a very nice tool, though, if you do have it. It just makes chalking and inking. It makes inking a little easier because it's sticky, and it helps you, it holds your fabric in place while you are inking. Mine's not super sticky anymore because I need to wash it because it picks up the lint. And when you wash your ink mat, you just use water. Do not use a wipe on your ink mat because it will take the sticky part off. After a long time, they get really not sticky anymore when you've used them. And then what I do is I cheat and I spray them with like a Easy Tack. Similar to what you would do if you have Cricut, if you have a Cricut machine or a Silhouette machine. You know, that's another way you can bring those mats back to life. Is you just, like a removable adhesive, you can spray them with and it brings them back to life. All right, so I've got this super cute red t-shirt that I'm going to look adorable on vacation. I'm just saying. Not that I have a big ego or anything. Somebody has to say I'm going to look adorable in it because nobody else is going to, right? All right, so I've got fuzzy things stuck. Okay, so as you notice, as you can see, my t-shirt is now stuck to my mat. That helps two ways. First of all, it holds my fabric in place, which makes it easier to ink. But again, you don't have to have one. It's just one of those things where sometimes if you have a tool, it makes it a little bit easier. But you don't have to have one in order to ink. You can put a piece of cardboard in between. It's just your fabric can move on you. But you need to put something in between your t-shirt because as you ink, you don't want it to bleed through to the back side. So this sticky mat holds your fabric in place and it prevents the ink from going through to the other side. So on this one, I think we're going to put, see now it's what color gets which sentiment. See, this is just, you think this is easy to just whip up a t-shirt. Maybe if I was only whipping up one and not, you know, a whole new wardrobe in very bright colors. I kind of like this red better because this is kind of more Christmassy. This is kind of more male. But oh well, it's the one that's got the ink mat in it, so it's the one I'm going to be wearing. See, I'm really picky about my wardrobe, as I'm sure you can tell when I normally have a flannel shirt on. But I think we're going to go with making it up as I go. Okay, so Charlene is looking for grandkids. Okay, so we got to think about transfers, that grandkids, little itty bitty babies. There's several, Charlene, that they're totally escaping me at the moment. All right, so we're just gonna literally put making it up as I go in the middle of this t-shirt. It's gonna take us 2 seconds. So this is an adhesive silk screen transfer. It is fabric. It's sticky on the back side, and the white part that you see is a silk screen. So it's attached currently to a backer sheet, which I peel it from this. I save this because I'm going to put it back on there when we're all done. Now there's lots of things you can Google about placement on t-shirts of where you put, you know, are you in the center? Are you, you know, how many inches down do you want it so that, you know, where does it fall so it's not, you know, inconspicuously in a place you don't necessarily want, like the period in the end of the sentence. That could be bad. I'm actually going to put it a little bit lower. I do think the dark red would be good for 4th of July. But I don't have a 4th of July. Well, we have all kinds of 4th of July. We could do Celebrate Liberty, Land of the Free. But I don't really want to do, I don't want to do 4th of July yet for a t-shirt. So I've just put my transfer down. I stick it down. And I'm going to get really fancy. And we're going to use white. So lots of ink choices in color. Oh, goodness, this is hard to get open. All right, so we just have plain old white ink. Now, ink you have to be careful with because you don't want to get it on your fingers and touch your fabric. So if you do that, you're not going to be able, you're going to have a hard time getting it off. So always be conscious of when you touch your ink container, check your fingers and make sure you don't have ink on them. Every time you touch this, every time you touch your lid, every time you move something, look at your fingers because you may need to wash them off. I'm going to take a small squeegee. Now this is our white, bright white ink. You don't stir it. You don't add water to it. You don't do anything to it. Even if it seems thick, you use it anyway. You don't have to do anything to ink. You literally just dip and go. Now you do need to stay on your transfer. This is not a chalkboard. If I take my ink and I get squeegee happy and I go off of my transfer, it's not going to come off. So be conscious, and if you're worried about it, the trick to being worried about it is take painter's tape and go around your edges So you give yourself more room to go. Okay, so I go up and down a few times because I want to get that ink, I want an even layer of my ink. And you can see through the silk screen on the ink. So you know, like maybe if you've got too much in one spot or not enough in the other. So you just do that. I'm going to put my ink container far away. I'm going to wash off my squeegee right away so I don't set a squeegee that has ink all over it somewhere, so that I then, move my t-shirt and get ink. Now we use the same exact making it up as I go. We used that with #MomLife on a black sweatshirt not that long ago. See, check your fingers so that if you have ink on them, you're not touching your t-shirt. Where's my... Okay, so check my fingers, remove. I stick this in my water bath. And voila! I have my first t-shirt for vacation. I'm gonna set this aside, I'm gonna let it dry. When it's all dry, I'm going to heat set it. Well, how the heck do you heat set, right? So you're going to iron it for 4 minutes with a piece of parchment paper over it once your ink is dry. Ink has to be dry before you heat set. So you get your ink dry, and you can dry it with a dryer, or you can just let it sit overnight, and then you iron it for 4 minutes, like this. Now 4 minutes is a really long time. Doesn't seem like a long time until you have an iron in your hand and you're going back and forth. So put a video on of Maria or someone you enjoy, a book on tape, do something. You're going to go back and forth for 4 minutes, and then you're going to turn it inside out, and you're going to do the same thing on the inside for 4 minutes. 8 minutes of ironing is a long time ironing. So just, have something entertaining to do. If you have something to watch or something to listen to, it makes it go much faster. Okay, so that's how you heat set. Now I'm going to pull out my ink mat. I'm going to be careful when I pull out my ink mat because my ink is wet and I don't want my t-shirt to touch. You know what? I think I'm going to give this would be a good t-shirt for Joseph. This is kind of boyish. He's, so Joseph, for those of you who are new to our inking party, Joseph is my 16-year-old, almost 17-year-old son, my second oldest. And this would totally be good for him. This is so cute. I love this saying. I could put this on everything because it so fits me. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to let it dry. I let them dry overnight, and then I will iron it. Okay, next one. Bing, bang, boom. This is a really fun color. This one, I think we're going to do Live Simply. Now, all of these transfers I have, even though they're retired, almost every single one of them I have. So if there's one that you like, you can't go online and get it, but you can message me because I do have them. The Club Couture transfers, you're out of luck unless you're a member of the club. Well, what the heck is Club Couture? She keeps saying that. What the heck is Club Couture, right? Well, Club Couture is an amazing subscription service where once a month you get a transfer in the mail and 3 paste packets. It's like this guaranteed little envelope of sunshine fun every month. You don't have to think about it. It just arrives. It's $19.99 with free shipping, so it's truly just $19.99. And you get this fun little thing in the mail that lets you create, and have fun. And it allows you to participate in several fun sales throughout the year. There's a very fun sale going on right now, which is about to end on... Is today the last? No, today's not the last day of the month. May 31st, the sale will end for half off of anything that's under the Last Chance tab. So, if you're a Club Couture member and you're looking for anything underneath that Last Chance tab, you get half off, which is a really good deal. That is cheaper than I can buy them for. So take a look at those. Live Simply is retired again, but I do have them. And this time, you do want to make sure you seal all your silk screens. And this time, I think we're going to use almond. When you don't use your inks, they seal closed. So you do have to be careful when you try to get them open. Okay, so this is just a fun little almond color. Is it our best choice? Yeah. Okay, so again, beveled side of my squeegee, dip. I mean, this really doesn't take very long. Not that chalking takes any longer, because it doesn't. Make sure you stay on your transfer. Don't go off your transfer. So if you wanted to see any of these products, where would you go to see them? You would go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. You can see the ink, the transfer, the squeegee, obviously except for the retired ones. Most of them, I do have to check on this Live Simply one. I'm not 100% sure on Live Simply. It's super, super popular. When it was around. And it's just so true. We've put Live Simply on all kinds of different things. Okay. Put my ink far away. Wipe off my squeegee right away. Hey, Dana. Welcome to our talking party. You need one of those. The Live Simply, Dana? I gotta look. Let me look and see if I got them. I gotta have at least one. I think. We did do them in the live sale last time, though, so I just gotta check. Make sure I got them. We need to do a retired transfer sale because I got a lot of retired transfers. And voila! Ta-da! Take this, put it in my water bath. I rinse them with cold water, let them dry. Once they're dry, I put them right back on their backer sheet, and they're good to go to be used so that you can use them again. See, look, we're 27 minutes into this, and look at how long I talked to you. And I've got 2 new t-shirts already to go on vacation with me. Oh, Maddie, you asked me where we were going, and I didn't answer your question. Maddie, I am part of an amazing family. My in-laws go every single year and have for like ever, like 30-some years. They go to the same place in the Lake of the Ozarks. And once we got married, well, yeah, we were married before I went. I got included. And it's super, super fun. My husband is one of 12 kids. I know, right? And it shows. No, I'm just kidding. He's number 11 of the 12 kids, so he's a little spoiled rotten. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We love him a lot. But he's number 11 of 12 kids, so it's a really nice way, and most of them live in Illinois. A bunch live in Texas, but most live in Illinois. And it's a really nice way for my kids to spend a whole week with their in-laws or with their aunts and uncles. So it's a very, very good time. Everybody has their own cabin. Which is why it works. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, everybody has their own cabin, but we get to spend a whole week, and they spoil my kids rotten. My kids have an absolute blast. This one I want to do Dream Bigger. And we could do just this. Maybe we'll do all of this part. I don't know. I love this transfer. This Dream Bigger transfer is one of my absolutely favorite transfers. I was going to do just the words, but I do kind of like... Is this going to look funny, though, if it's just floating all by itself? What do you think? While you're thinking about that, I'm going to work on what are we going to do on our next one. So what if we just did the 2 flowers, this thing, and this? Is that going to look dopey? Like it's just, yeah, it's going to look dopey. I'll need to come up with, I'm going to do Dream Bigger, but I'm going to come up with something to put here. And I was thinking maybe boho flowers would be a nice little, but I do love the Dream Bigger. Hello, Miss Virginia. Well, welcome to our check-in party. Mama needs a new wardrobe, Verge. Going to the Ozarks. So, do the whole thing, Nicole? Really? That's big, Nicole. You think the whole thing? It is really cool. But then the Dream Bigger is going to be like on my belly button. Could I go up higher? That's the only thing. I don't want Dream Bigger on my belly button. Okay, hang on. I've got to hold it up and see where it's going to land. Yeah. Dream Bigger will be on my belly button if I do the whole thing. Oops. I do like the whole, I love this transfer. That's my problem. I love this transfer. So I was thinking we could do Dream Bigger and then boho flowers, because that's another one of my favorite ones. But then I would need to put my Dream Bigger offset it. Or we could do Dream Bigger and then, you know, this part. We could do, oh yeah, I see. Yeah, it's a B-size transfer, so it's big. It's really cool though. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do Dream Bigger up high. So center it. There's like something that says you're supposed to do it like 4 inches, 5 inches down. I don't pay any, you know me. I don't pay any attention. I just ink away. Hope it works. So on this one, I was thinking maybe Cadet, because I think the navy blue would look nice on the purple. Or there's Regal, which is kind of the wrong color purple. There's Fig, too light. There's Marvelous, which is a really pretty pink. I think we're gonna go Cadet. And I don't think I'm straight. There we go. Now I'm straight. Okay, again, make sure you're sealed. When are we leaving? Maddie, we don't leave until June. Just do the flowers, Dana says. And I could move the flowers around and maybe do this flower and this flower, put this flower over here. Let's start with just the words, and then we'll come back and see if I need to do more. I'm not sure. I do like boho flowers. I'm looking for every reason in the world to use boho flowers because I love that transfer. Which again is a retired transfer that just came out of the vault, and I think I have one, maybe two. I think I have one boho flower left. I think I have one. So if you want boho flowers, let me know. I've got that one. So we're just gonna whip this little t-shirt on here, because you know, everybody should have a new wardrobe for the summer. And I always, I always think, oh, I'm gonna get dressed all fancy, and I end up with my t-shirts on. Well, for vacation, t-shirts are completely acceptable, because that's what most people have on. But I always think, like during the week when I'm home with the kids, like maybe I should have, make more of an effort. Always check your fingers before you touch your t-shirt. Always check anytime you touch your ink. But I always think, maybe I should put more of an effort. Okay, I like that one. All right, so far we got 3 t-shirts down. Mama's getting a whole new wardrobe for the summer. But I always think I'm going to dress nicer, and I'm not just gonna wear my t-shirts all summer. And then I wear my t-shirts all summer. Every year I think this. Every year I'm like on a mission. I'm gonna buy comfortable clothes that aren't t-shirts. Yeah. And then I end up in t-shirts. Charlene says I should do the flowers on here in pink. Okay, I really like the Dream Bigger in the blue. You did a good job on this one. I was thinking maybe like boho flowers. Oh, it's so hard sometimes to come up with. I just kind of, simple sometimes is better, right? I don't know. Okay, so we're running out of time here. I got to do 5 more minutes. We can whip one more out, and then I got to go to my workshop. Okay, don't let your t-shirt touch itself again, because my ink is wet. Pull my ink mat out, set it aside. I let them dry, or I can dry it with my dryer. But you let it dry, and then 4 minutes with the iron. And then you flip her over, and 4 more minutes with the iron. Oh, look, like this is bright. Like this is like, ooh, this is almost like guava bright. This is a very, very bright pink. You are not going to lose me on vacation when I have this bad boy on. Might not be the best color for me, but that's okay. We're wearing it anyway. We're loud and proud. So let's get our commercials done while we're running out of time here because I need to get going. But so if you wanted to see these, you would go to www.chalkcouture.com/MakeandMaria, and that's where you can see all of these amazing products because it is an amazing product. It's so much fun to use this. So easy, anybody can do it. If you're not in the VIP group, there's a very, very fun Make It Monday bundle in the VIP group. So you want to get in there because that's where all the fun stuff happens. You can comment, add me, and I will send you the link, or you can go in your Facebook search bar, type in Making Maria's VIP group, and request to join. So we've seen several Club Couture transfers this evening. If you're curious about the club and just want to check it out, because it truly, I mean, you don't even have to think about it. It just arrives in the mail. It's like magic. It's like the best envelope you could ever put, you know, and mixed in with all those bills, it's kind of nice to get something fun, right? So if you want information on the club, let me know. I'll send you that. And last but not least, this is the best job in the whole wide world because there's so many different things you can do with being an independent designer. Number one, you can simply enjoy the discount. It's nice. Number two, you can make beautiful things and sell them. Number three, you could host workshops. You could do live videos on Facebook. You could have parties. You can teach classes. All kinds of things that you can do with being a designer. So if you're curious about what that all means and how it would fit into your crafting, just message me and I'd be more than happy to help you figure it out. No pressure, just something that, hey, you know, if this is something you think you would want to do, let me help you out. Virginia, thank you so much. I love this color too. It's very, very bright. All right, we're going to do humble and kind, because don't you think if you're going to wear this bright of a color, you better be humble? Or happiness blooms from within. Now, we're going with humble and kind. Again, this is a retired transfer. I hate showing you retired transfers, so I try to not show you retired transfers unless I have them. So I do have this transfer if you want it. You just have to message me. Because look at the fun pieces it has. It has the little honeycomb. It has High Rules, Queen Bee, which of course I am. Be Happy, which even just be, what? Oh, let's do that. Maybe we should just put the cute little bee. Let's put the little bee down here. And we're just going to do Be Happy. Right? We should be happy. Be happy. There we go. Done. In white. Nothing fancy. Seal your edges. So I would tell you when I'm inking, the most popular colors, so if you're starting to grow your ink collection, white and black, and Storm, which is the really pretty gray, are probably the colors I use the most when it comes to ink. The neutrals, because that way it goes with any fabric that you have. A lot of times I like to buy pattern fabrics, so the colors are nice because you know they're going to show up on your material. Sometimes the busier your material is, sometimes it's harder to see it if you do a light color. So you just want to think about those things when you're thinking about ink. But if I was going to start my ink collection, I would start with black and white and Storm. Those would be the three I would say I use the most. The other colors are very nice, especially if you're thinking about home decor pieces. Oh, Cadet. Cadet's the other one. But navy blue is my thing. So what color is your thing? Like when you look around your house, what color do you have a ton of in your house? And if you were going to make a pillow or something for in your house, like in your kitchen, if there's a color that, you know, is screaming you, then do that color. For me, that color is Cadet, which is why I tend to use the navy, because my boy's bathroom is painted navy, and it complements most of the colors in my home. So that's kind of how you pick the colors when you're first starting to, you know, grow your collection, because you got to do it in steps, right? It's a process. So we're going to pull off our cute little bee. Okay. Oh yeah, Mama is going to look good on that dock this year. Look out, Miss Terry. Is she here? Terry from Texas. Debbie, you're going to have to tell Terry, Mama's got new t-shirts for the Ozarks. What's she bringing to the Ozarks in the new t-shirt department? We should compete. We should have a competition for cute t-shirts on the dock. All right, so look at how cute that is. Okay, this turned out even better than I thought. Way better than Humble and Kind. All right, I'm out of time. Holy cow. All right, so I let them dry overnight. I put a piece of parchment paper over them. When the piece of parchment paper is over it, I iron it for 4 minutes. Turn it inside out, iron it for 4 minutes. And now your heat's set. You can totally throw it in the washing machine and wash it over and over and over and over again. And it's super, super easy. So don't be afraid of ink. Ink, once you've chalked for a while, ink is just like a whole new world. Because you can ink anything that you can heat set. So anything you can put in an oven or anything you can iron. And then you can wash them. And if you're like, so for example, let's say you're doing a ceramic coffee mug, or you're doing a stainless steel coffee tumbler or a water bottle. If you can put them in the oven, not plastic, if you can put them in the oven, you can heat set them, and then you can put them in the dishwasher. It's like the best thing ever. You don't even have to hand wash it. You can put it in the dishwasher. So that's how you use ink, and it's a very, very nice compliment, and it really is that thing that just gives you a little extra added value to owning transfers, because you can not only use them with chalk, but you can use them with ink, you can use them with etching cream, you can use them with foiling compounds. There's just so many different mediums to use these beautiful transfers with. So that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching me. Tomorrow is Friday. I will be live again at my normal time, which is 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So come on back. I do a live video every night at 9 o'clock, with the exception of Saturdays. So come on back if you're new. If you're new to my page, please like and follow. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've enjoyed this. Thanks so much, and I hope you all have an amazing Friday. Woohoo! Thank goodness it's Friday. See you guys.